on the points.
Welcome back to another Straight to the Point podcast. It's your girl Chelsea, Vince, and today we have two guests. Y'all might remember OPV Velli. He was here once before already, but he brought someone back with him this time. So
yes,
let's jump into it and find out what's going on. Introduce yourself.
Hey y'all, what's going on? It's your boy PesoSayso. Just down here from the A, just chilling with my boy.
Say so. All right, Velli, got any?
Oh shoot, well, this is my young boy Peso. I met him pretty much in college. Right. I met him. What was it, like 2018? 2018, yeah.
Okay.
We started off as like some choir boys and stuff like that. Like we was like in the same section and stuff like that. We was singing together, and like we really like the start. We really ain't like get along like too well at first, but like you know what I'm saying. After a while, like you know what I'm saying. Like we started clicking and stuff. Yeah. Like it came around. Like you know what I'm saying. After a while, but after that, like we started spending time like at each other's dorms and stuff, playing the games and stuff. Like and we started realizing that like we make music, so like we started merging our sounds. You know what I'm saying.
All right, so how did the project come about that y'all got coming out, the Altitude project? How did that even start?
We performed at Homecoming.
Right.
And we shut it down. Like we shut off the fire alarms.
That's crazy as hell.
I mean, the show was lit, and I really liked that they was actually rapping our words. Like,
right.
They knew the words.
If you go back to the video and listen to it, you hear them rapping the words. Because I was trying not to cuss because I was at like Homecoming.
Right.
They was cussing foot.
Right.
They filling in all the words and stuff like that.
Right. So I was like, damn,
really vibing out there.
Right. And then he came to me. He was like, bro, like we got one song, Altitude. Like he was like, and everybody know that song, but they knew more. Like, and I was like, I've been saying the same thing. Like I wish people had more of us to listen to, even though we're two separate artists. When we come together, that jump, like it's like Cheech and Chong, like
I don't like that, dog. Exactly. It's just those vibes. You know? Sometimes you catch it with people, sometimes you don't.
Dynamic duo right now.
Yeah, man.
And how did the song Altitude come about?
The song Altitude is about it's basically
like we smoking.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Right. We smoking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, basically it's about we like. I mean, the lyrics say like all my thoughts enhancing, out here barely standing, hella different strands is highly in demand. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Basically, like just talking about being on a whole another level of what I'm saying, like from where like like they at. Like we on like Mars, like we on the moon, like type stuff, like Earth, like type stuff. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's really like what came about. You know what I'm saying? Like we just tried to vibe off of that, and we use different types of like analogies to what I'm saying, like wrap it around the theme of that, like you know what I'm saying? Because I don't necessarily think like anybody who really don't like listen to like lyrics that hard like will understand like what I'm saying, like necessarily what we were saying, like what we was talking about and stuff.
Yeah.
That's how I am. Yeah. Like when I first listen to a song, I'm just vibing off the beat. You know,
right.
I like this beat. But then after I listen to it a couple times, I'm like, I didn't even catch that. I didn't even notice it.
That was fine. Right.
So yeah.
Yep. That's crazy. Yeah, cause she do that to me all the time. Shit. Hey.
I'll call him back later and be like, I just caught what you said.
That song pretty nice. I'm just now, like, damn, yo.
You done had the song for a month now, and you just now.
Right.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
But it's good to hide those like little Easter eggs, like you know what I'm saying, in certain songs, because like that's a good surprise for like certain fans when they find out like that. Like you said this, like and like this is what you meant, like you know what I'm saying, like hard. Like that just made the song like 10 times harder, like you know what I'm saying. So like I like giving that effect to fans, you know what I'm saying.
Hell yeah.
I actually he performed at the Juneteenth thing this weekend.
Oh really?
And he had sent me the song he made that he performed. It's been about a month and a half maybe, and I listened to it. I was like, oh, okay, that's pretty tough. But then when he performed it like Friday, I've been bumping it ever since. I'm like, man, I didn't realize how hard it was until you performed it. You know what I mean?
That's exactly how it is. So what was that feeling like? You know, getting that love from your peers, people you go to school with, people that. What was that like, man?
There's nothing like that. Like,
yeah.
There's nothing like that. And just like I've always told them, like I'm humble because I make music based off how I feel. Like I don't care about the flaws in the menage.
Yeah.
Like I say how I feel, and I stand on that. And for other folks to say, bro, what you said like was so nice, or I felt that, or bro, like that hits in today's society. Like where I be like, bro, that made me feel like damn, like they listening, like they really listening, and if they listening, like I know that they want more.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm going to feed them.
Yeah. Like
that's
touching
dope as
others,
hell, man.
like touching others is most definitely like a big part of like what we trying to do like with this rap thing. Like it's not just a, you know what I'm saying, a money thing. Like we really just like put our feelings into, you know what I'm saying, like what God like gifted us, you know what I'm saying. So like really that feeling, like I mean the thing is like I say one thing, college. Like my college peers like kind of gave me that green light when it came to like my music and stuff like that. Like when we performed, like you know when we perform Altitude and we perform Finish, like you know what I'm saying, like them knowing the words and stuff like that, it gave me like it showed me that like they're just like other people that's around the world, you know what I'm saying, going to other colleges and stuff like that, like, you know what I'm saying, like, just listening to that, so, like, we thinking, like, okay, so, if we bring this to, like, Clark Carolina, or we bring this to, like, Morehouse, or we bring this to Alabama A&M, or something like that, Savannah, like, you know, like, they would vibe with it, or we would have a good percentage of people, like, vibing with it just as much as the people at our school was vibing at it, you know what I'm saying?
And you want that feedback from other colleges. You want that feedback from people outside of who knows you.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So what you said? I think you said it was like 7 songs on the project.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay. That's
seven
pretty. Yeah, that's pretty solid. Yeah, that's pretty solid.
Yeah.
Tracks, man.
I was gonna say too, people interact with you more too when you're speaking your truth. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Not somebody just out here just rapping about Ferraris they ain't got and shit like that. You know what I mean? So you saying what you really do and go through, you can interact and relate to them. So you know what I mean? Because half them people at college be smoking and
and the thing is like to touch to touch peers, like to touch the people that like your age, like you know what I'm saying, like we like the next generation, like you know what I'm saying, like at this point in our lives, you know the people that's around our age, we're in our primes, you know what I'm saying. So this is the time for us to go ahead and push out like how we feel and push out what God gave us and stuff. It's time to put in that work, you know what I'm saying? So it's definitely like it's a good thing and it's a good feeling to like definitely like come together and share that.
So who does all like your mixing and all that stuff? Y'all do all that in house, like
in house together, just me and him.
Okay. Is a
beast. Yeah.
Like he slick a little mad. A little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah. But he's a genius, bro. Like, I don't know how he did it. Like, he would literally get in the mic and make the noise he want. And it'll sound just like what you hearing being mixed and mastered sometimes. And then when you mix and master that on top of that, it's too official. Like, you can't beat that.
Yeah.
This man is a beast.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy, yo. That's crazy.
Right.
To be able to do that yourself is crazy, man.
Kind of like that Roddy Rich. I ain't know that was him doing that.
Right. Oh
yeah. Basically,
that's exactly it. Yeah.
That's exactly what. That's exactly what.
That's exactly it. Yo, that's crazy.
That's exactly what.
Like when I seen it happening, I was like,
"That's how you do this."
I was like, "This."
That was something on the computer you was doing.
Yeah, that's dope, man. And that helps you. Like I'm saying, that helps as far as getting your project out, getting it the way you want it. You ain't gotta wait on nobody. You don't have to wait. You on your own time, man. That's dope.
True.
Exactly. Like,
that's dope as hell.
We literally running around doing our own photos.
Right, we do everything ourselves.
Shoots, like you know what I'm saying?
That's really nice.
I mean, I said Auntie Corey, you know what I'm saying?
Auntie Corey behind the camera.
She was like, definitely not gonna
I mean, I'm just here, you know.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Cannot forget about her, like, soul member of OPV.
I think I saw her on your Instagram.
Yeah. Okay. Like, I mean, to be honest, everywhere you'll see, like, Velli, you'll see Corey. Everywhere you see Corey, you'll see Peso.
Because when I saw her, I was like, she looks so familiar, and that's probably why. Cause I saw her on Instagram.
Like, I mean, man, we pretty much around each other all the time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, literally like all these posts that we do like come from like new days. Like these are new days like where we just taking different photos, different videos, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to, you know, promote the brand first and foremost, you know. But then again, like we really just like young folks just trying to get our dreams out, you know what I'm saying? So
And if you do it yourself, you ain't got to worry about paying nobody.
Exactly. Like we got the whole team. Like
you ain't got to worry about
the
paying
gang's all here. Like the gang's all here. Like we pretty much do everything. Like we do everything.
So speak on the brand. What the new, you know, the OPV Velli Worldwide.
Tell us what the new
speak on it. Yeah.
So first of all, this is OPV right here. This is a hoodie that I created.
Stay positive.
Yeah, got stay positive on the back. So
hold on, wait. Hold on, wait.
What's that?
It has warning to avoid danger of suffocation. Keep this shirt keep this shirt on and away from haters, fakes, and negatives.
Yeah, for real. And you gotta keep it that way, man. I mean,
I like that.
Yeah.
OPV worldwide, man. I mean, I'm saying like standing for only positive vibes worldwide. And you know, this is a new shout out to my boy Simple, Dunbar, shout out to Caesar, shout out to Chris. Those are my other business partners. Okay. That is my sister brand, basically, like, you know, like OPV. Basically. They do different designs. They do t-shirts, hats, you know what I'm saying, hoodies, sweatpants. They do it all in-house? Yeah, we all do it in-house, bro. Like we actually all grew up at the same school. Like to be honest, like me and Dunbar, he actually makes music too. You know what I'm saying? One of my music videos that I created on my own, actually one of my first music videos was Sonic, and it was by me and him. With the green screen. I think I told y'all about that last time. But yeah, that was my homeboy. Like, so he do a lot of editing. He do a lot of drawing. Like, he actually hand drew this design here. You know what I'm saying? He made I Can't Breathe masks and stuff. You know, with everything going on in this world today. So like, that's like talent. Yeah. So really, in all actuality, it's 6 of us. You know what I'm saying? It's 6 of us in one big team. You know what I'm saying? But then you got OPV, and then you got Anu. So, you know what I'm saying? You got me, Peso, Corey, that's OPV. You got Simple, Caesar, and you got Christian, you know, that's Anu on the other side, you know what I'm saying? And then you got Corey over here just bring it all together. Yeah, right. So when we put it all together, like, what we call it is a new world order. So.
And how did you come up with Anu? Or y'all or whoever?
So Anu actually was created in 2014 by Simple and Caesar. They started off at school before I came in. I came in 2 years afterwards. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I reached out to them, and you know, they took me into their wing because I started doing graphic designing and doing their photo shoots and stuff like that. So I started working for them for a little bit, and after a while, you know, I started telling them about my gang, like, you know what I'm saying, my group of people, and after that, we just started collabing and we just started clicking. So it's been a real good relationship, man. It's been a real good relationship. So
man, as long as y'all got them vibes, man, keep pushing it, bro.
Yeah, man.
Keep pushing it. That's what it's all about, for real.
Like, right, like, really, like, I mean, it's really the lifestyle. Like, we don't really, like, we push the business aspect, yes, real hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? We want to make sure we doing everything, keeping everything in order. But it's really just the positive lifestyle that we trying to live, man. Right. Like, you know, like we not just doing this for us. Like, we doing this for, like, you know, our peers. Like, we doing this for the adults. We doing this for the kids. Like, and for the kids to come. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, yeah, we just trying to do this.
The kids is what matters. They gonna keep it going.
Exactly.
Kids and females.
Yes, and females.
That's it. That's who you market towards, bro. These days, that's who you have to market towards.
And that's what, because that's our brother that runs the store. And so my husband, he was telling them at first it was just like all men stuff in here. He was like, you better get you some female stuff in here, because them females buy more than men do. You know what I mean?
Ladies worldwide, love you guys.
That's gonna always push. So y'all, is the project done?
Actually, it pretty much is done. It actually is done.
Y'all got a release date?
Do we got a release date? No,
and I'm gonna tell you why. Because we've got the songs. Like, the songs been stacked. Like, they are there. It's just like it's like a few places because we want you to have an experience. Like, so when you coming in, it's like it's telling you a story all the way through. So we pretty much saying that we want to take this song out, put this song, and not necessarily throw this song away, but maybe this song could go good with something else.
Yeah.
Exactly. Right. Or maybe we put that on that extended edition
Making
or
the
whatever.
cuts.
Right. Exactly. Right. That's exactly what we're doing. Like, we're making cuts.
That's dope.
Cuts. We seeing what's going on. That's pretty much
Yeah, that's part of the process. Yeah, that's part of the process.
I heard somebody say like they start putting stuff out as singles because sometimes he has so much music that he has to be like, you know what? Either I'm gonna not use it or just put it out as a single because I was like I can use. And when he did the project, he was like, I just put it on the next one, but then it don't fit in with the next one. It's old, so.
And sometimes fans like like they kind of get a little impatient, a little irritated about it. You know what I'm saying? But that's actually like a little bit of the struggle that like we as artists like kind of got to go through. Like it's not that we just like not trying to put out songs.
Right. We also need that.
Like, you know what I'm saying? We need that criticism too. Like we need that impatience because that lets us know that like, you know what I'm saying, you actually
y'all
y'all demanding it. Exactly. So most definitely like we want to push this stuff out, but we don't want to push it out just out of order. Like you know what I'm saying? We don't want to just be like, well, just here you go. Like that's not a way to basically like feed the customer. Like you know what I'm saying?
And it's dope that you saying that because we got a cousin. Man, he's dope as hell, man. He calls himself hashtag bars. I don't know if you probably know Josh Patterson. He go by hashtag bars.
She said it before.
He's dope. He's crazy dope. But we always on him like, yo, put this out.
I got mad at him this weekend.
He was telling me about it too. And he was like, man, I want to put it out, but he's like a perfectionist. So it's he'll probably, man, he just dropped something that he had for 4 years because that's just how he is. But that you said that, it makes sense, you know.
It's real artistry.
Yeah.
It's real artistry.
We had the engineer come to my house and set up and do a project. And when I tell you, he sat right here with the engineer and was like, no, go back and do this. No, make it sound like this. No.
I'm pretty sure if Beethoven was living like in today's society, he would be acting the same way. Right. And then like you hear on the internet like, bro, I just heard he was black. Like you know what I'm saying? He really had that been acting like that, bro. Like, oh my God, like that's artistry. That's artistry. Like, man, like. He said, you kind of got to be a little mad. You got to be a little mad in the head, like to like do that, man.
To be like that.
He got a song that we did. During that session at my house, we got a song that he did a year ago, and he still hasn't done a video for it. And every time I see him, he got a new idea for that video.
For the video,
I'm like, dude.
What that sound like?
Dude, what are you doing?
Right. I was about to say that's
somebody I know.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's a headache, man.
So how long did it take y'all to get the project together? Like the majority of the songs, how long did it take?
We rode on it for a little minute, but then again, we got into the zone one day because we was talking about it. Like he was letting me know about it. Like he was pretty much saying like it's coming up.
Right.
Like so he was like, yeah, I really want to get to working on this, and he was slowly sending me beats. Like he'd be like, check this out. I hear you on this, or maybe you want somebody else to be on this. Like One Boy Simple. Like he was like, maybe y'all can kill that, or whatever. Like so he's sending me different beats. I'm liking it. I'm like, okay. Right. And pretty much from there, we just sat on it for like a little while. It was like it went on like 2 weeks, right? Yeah, like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then we just got together one day. Like I think I came to the Ville. To the Ville, and we was like in his garage. We was like, and we blasted on speakers, and we was just writing, and then we switched beats. Right. Switch beats. Just right. It was in the zone, and I swear I ain't never wrote like. We wrote hella songs that day.
He just thought about it like,
I had to think about it too, bro. Like we wrote about like 8-9 songs in one night.
And that was just one
night.
night.
I'm talking about back to back. Like
that was one night.
We'll finish a song and be like, all right, bro. Like what's the next song? Like
jump down to the next.
All right, like we'll get that and like literally finish it. And like I'm talking about everyone is a bop. Like everyone is a bop.
You catch them vibes, and that's like I said, when she had the engineer come to her house, we did.
It was
7 songs? 6, 7 songs.
Yeah, we did.
And it was like it's probably like 4 or 5 of us there, and everybody was just right. That's all you seen around the house.
He's on the stairs, one person on the porch, somebody's in the kitchen. Like they was just separated, and everybody just, and then everybody be like, when they hear the beat, everybody started writing. And
everybody ain't gonna better make it on song. Like yo, you gotta let me get on this one, yo.
My sister's even, a couple people.
Yo, we was even having a knocking verse like, look, you do 8 bars. We had to knock it down because it was everybody wanted to get on.
And then my sister's boyfriend came to the house. He wasn't even there for the session. Yeah, he walked in. He was just waiting on him to finish, and he was like, "Hey, y'all think I can get on this song?" I'm like,
we threw him on there. It was crazy, man.
Right.
That was crazy.
I'm trying to get on that.
The vibes is
crazy. And then because Swayze wasn't even there for one of the songs, and then
he came out the kickback.
Yeah, he wasn't there for one of the songs, and then he heard it, and he was like, "Hey, y'all think y'all can extend it and put me on the end of that one?"
Man,
shit crazy,
bro. Every time we found the beat, what we say, "Oh yeah, we can extend that. We can extend that."
Exactly.
You know, put it on loop.
Right. Put that on the loop real quick.
But I wanted to dig into your parents. What got you started with the music? Because we already.
I wanted to ask him something too though, because I know you from Chicago, right?
Right.
You're from Alabama?
Yeah, I was born in Decatur, Alabama.
Okay, when did you move to Georgia?
When I was like 14 or 15.
How was that change on you, like coming from?
Well, I mean, I played like ball like all my life, so really the only roughest part about moving up here was I was like literally competing for like the state championship, and football. And my mom moved up there, and I stayed with my brother, and we was like, because it was like right street from school. So I just like watch school every day, you know, like that. And we got to the last round and lost. And that weekend, I shot up here to the A1 that was like 6 years ago, 7 years ago.
Got it. I just wanted to touch on that because I saw we hadn't touched on him about moving to Chicago, so I wanted to touch on your history.
But I was just asking, you know, what got you started in music? Or how old was you when you started?
I had since a kid, I always could sing. I would say who really got me started, like, into singing, honestly, was my Aunt Devella. Like, she used to have me singing the little bops from her choir. And I just used to sing it, and she'd be like, "You sound so nice, like, you should do that." And then I never really thought about it because I was so young at the time. I was literally a jit, like, and then I say Michael Jackson passed away. Like, Michael Jackson passed away.
I still remember where I was at when
I was at work in Florida.
Shit.
They was playing everything, and I was just singing that joint, just singing it through the house, singing it in the shower. My grandma was like, "Boy, you can sing, like, you going stupid." So I was like, okay, I joined the choir. I was a little church boy. Well, not like I was a little church boy, but I was singing in the choir. Like, so I sang in the choir my whole life too, like pretty much all through high school, all through all that, and then I moved to, and it's not even like I moved to Atlanta because I had rappers in my family anyway, so I could always just be out there freestyling with them, and they'd be like, "You going stupid though," like. So I think I wrote my first rap like my senior year of high school, like wrote my first rap. And I recorded it. It was a good song, I mean, but then I had my first hit, Run It. That was like 3 songs later after my first song. After I made Run It, I played that for like some of my folks. It was like, it was like, but that's it. They was like, "Your voice on this go hard." They was like, "You need to run with this or like do something with this," and I dropped it. It hit 1,000 on SoundCloud pretty fast, like not really that long, but it's still up there. Like, y'all can go listen to it. But after that, I was already a senior in high school when I did that, so I graduated. I went to Payne. I met this nigga. Met this nigga. And he was like, "I need you. Like, if you coming or not?" He was like, "If you want to live, come with me." I was like, "I'm on the way." I was like, "Okay."
That's dope as hell, man.
I'm coming, bro. So then, ever since then, like, we've been doing that. But I even told him one time because just me being, like, I live in East Atlanta. I'm not from East Atlanta, but that's where we moved to. And that's where we've been for the last 6 or 7 years. Like, going on 7 years this year. But, like, I was just rapping about what my friends were rapping about because that's where them niggas from.
Exactly.
Like, and even though I'm cool with them niggas and I'm sure that if I needed them, they'll come through. I'm more than definitely sure that if I need them, they'll come through. But that's not what I was on. And I was even telling him that I was like, "Bro, I'm really like, I'm not rapping and trapping like, nigga, like, I was like, I'm a singing that nigga, like, so I'm a sing." So I really sing like more than I rap. But when I would get into the studio, cause folks would really want me on the tracks, cause I could rap, they'd be like, I need you in here for this verse. So I'd go up in there and do a verse. And while I'm there, I'd be like, well, while y'all writing, let me do a little singing something right here for myself just to take this home with me since I'm already helping y'all out. Like,
right.
You know, so I had to squeeze my time in. I had to make do with it, all that stuff. But it all came together in the end. Like, I eventually found myself, and I know what I want to stand on, and I know what I want to put out there to my fan base. Like,
but that's you have to dibble and dabble to get to where you know what I mean.
Right,
It took you hanging with your boys and they being about that life, and you rapping about that, then realizing, oh, I don't need nobody thinking, because they run up on me. I ain't really. I'm going to hold. No.
You run up on me.
I'm going to hold mine down. No. I'm going to hold it down. But you know what I mean, like giving a false perception.
Facts. Right.
But like,
like, take nothing from nobody. But if you come over here,
I'm gonna hold mine down.
It's on.
Like, because I know some niggas in Cartersville to be rapping about running off in niggas' houses, and you ain't running in nobody's house. So what is you saying? You know what I mean? Like,
and that's how it was for me, bro. When I started rapping about like just like real shit, like my life. That's when I started catching the vibes a lot more. It became easier to write on these songs and shit like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because growing up, I mean, you see it, you hear it. That's what you thought you had to do. That's how you rap and shit.
Oh, right. Facts. But my first time coming to the Ville, like I was coming here, like I had just woke up in the truck, like I just woke up and he was like, welcome home, little bro, like we in the Ville. I was like, okay.
Oh my God.
We like, okay, we finna go chill. Like he showing me to his folks, like friends from high school, whatever. So we pull up, we go smoke, like we smoking, chilling. We pull off, 12 jump behind us.
Oh shit.
Pretty much, long story short, we get arrested. After we got arrested for that, I ain't even gonna say how much we had on it. I ain't gonna say that, but we got arrested.
That's
pretty much right. We got arrested, and they took us to jail. And then a couple months after that, I went back to jail on some other stuff, and that's when I was like, I don't have nothing to prove. I was like, I ain't got nothing to prove. I was like, this ain't the way. Like, I don't see how you get credit for going through this.
Yeah.
Like
numerous.
It's always a wake up call.
Right. Like I don't gotta prove nothing to nobody. I was like, I swear to God, I don't. And that's a problem with anybody. And we could solve that too.
That's
I got nothing to prove.
Right. And that's pretty much what got us together. Like, I mean, as you can see, like we done been through a lot of stuff. Like, I mean, shoot, we got arrested together. Like,
everything.
Like, we started off for like not liking each other at all, getting arrested together.
To my dog. Right.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you ain't never gotta prove that.
Yeah.
And that's how it was. I lived in the city my whole life, but I went to Woodland, and so that's just what I was used to out there with the majority of the white population.
Man.
That's what I was used to. That's what I was, and like all my friends here was, selling. And I'm like, I don't do it, but I mean, we still kick it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no thing, but that's just not what I do. And they understand that. They accept me.
Right.
And that's how it is. They accept me. I accept them, and that's just how we get to it, man. Even from the chorus. I was in chorus from elementary school up into high school. I got high school. I quit because it was puberty. I was like, nah, my voice. I don't like the way my voice sound now that I'm getting older. Yeah. It got real deep, and then plus I got to high school, I'm like, ain't no black people in chorus. Bro. I'm not. That's how I felt. You know what I'm saying? I felt like, I can't. And then I got we got this year going, and like two of my homeboys was in chorus. I'm like, I didn't know.
Right.
That's how I was.
And I was like, damn, if I'd have known then, I would have just stayed.
Yeah.
Cause you had like a week to choose if you was gonna do it or not or something like that. Right. I chose not to, and by then it was too late to go back to it, man.
Yeah, that's what made it worse.
I should have just stayed. Like you said, I should have just stayed with it, man.
Right. We was up in chorus, and chorus was a class for us. So we was like, we had to sit here, like we was like,
listen to this.
Like we gotta literally.
But I did get into piano though, so you know what I'm saying. I got, instead of doing chorus, I did piano. I got into piano. And that's how I first started recording in school. The piano teacher, he was like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all talented with this piano stuff. But I know y'all do music too, so he's like, instead of doing piano for a grade, I want y'all to record a song for me once a month, and that'll be y'all great. Me and my homeboy would go in his office and record a song. Record music all day, and we just turned in a song.
These niggas recorded a song called Butt Cheeks and Ice Cream at the school.
That's crazy.
We was wilding out that day. We was wilding out.
Right.
Who walked the place?
Yo, they was feeling it. They was
like we keeping out.
Ain't no folks was feeling it though. Butt cheeks and ice cream. I swear to God, the folks was feeling it, bro. Shit was crazy.
They like.
And I didn't even. That's when I first realized, cause like at that point when he was in high school, I had moved to Florida.
Yep.
So when I came back from Florida or whatever, they ended up listening to his music, and I'm like, nigga, you you on a damn song? Like, what is going on?
Yeah.
And then it stopped after high
our very
school.
first like good song though was in high school. Was with me, my homeboy Patrick. We had Jessica Fuller.
Yeah.
You know
And she was
what I'm
going in. I
saying?
didn't even know she
snapped
could rap.
Yeah, we didn't even know she could rap, but that was our first good. We performed that at one of our like little homecoming dances, and everybody was fucking with that. So that's when I was like, oh yo, I can do this shit. But then I stopped. Once I went to college, I stopped. And then now I'm trying to get back into it. So
he hit us up like, yeah, I think I'm gonna start this music shit. And I'm like, nigga, you ain't gonna do that. Then that nigga started writing shit and sending it. And I was like, oh, okay, you really got it. All right.
Just staying true to yourself though, man.
Yeah.
That's what it all boils down to, bro.
Right.
And that's dope as hell, man.
It is.
That shit's
And I like how y'all done made a whole team out of it, like from everything. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
You need a
We
team.
probably gonna have to have y'all make
You
our
need a
flyers.
team.
We finna put together an event. Y'all gonna have to perform.
Oh yeah,
And we need the flyers.
Definitely. Y'all definitely gotta
Yeah.
perform, bro.
Come turn it out.
We're gonna do like an artist event, man. We're
Yeah.
just trying to have multiple artists just performing. You're gonna have booths set up for
Okay.
networking, and you know what I'm saying?
Cool,
Each artist
cool.
got his own little
Alright.
slot, and you just networking. Go talk to this person.
talk
Go
to the
listen to his music. Go
producer
talk to this
over here,
producer.
yeah.
Go,
Right.
and that's what it's gonna really be,
Okay.
man.
Okay.
We're
Cool.
gonna have
Dope,
like bounce
dope.
houses out there, the
For the
vendors
kids.
out there
Yeah,
for
yeah,
food.
yeah. It's gonna be
Just, yeah.
That was up. Yeah.
It's gonna be right here in Cartersville.
I'm
All
coming
right,
through.
cool. Right, I was gonna say, oh yeah,
So
Yeah,
yeah,
y'all
and
gonna catch us
bring your
there.
team,
Y'all
bring
gonna
your
catch
team,
us
bring the
there.
whole team.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
y'all are gonna catch us there.
And
Y'all
anybody
will
that want to see y'all
OPV
perform,
worldwide.
bring them out. We
Facts,
trying to
facts.
turn this motherfucker out.
Oh,
We
yeah.
ready to
Yeah,
turn it
yeah,
out.
exactly.
We already done
Say
got
that.
approval from the people that, you know what I mean?
Okay,
So,
yeah,
yeah.
look, we on that. We on
But
that.
but really, man, my last question is really just, who's y'all favorite artist right now? Like, what is it that y'all vibing to right now?
My favorite artist right now.
Right.
I'm gonna be honest. I listen to a lot of myself.
Okay.
Yeah,
But I'm
I'm
not
about
being
to say
conceited.
like,
I'm not
Facts.
conceited.
No,
I'm not
I
even
understand.
trying
That's
to-
all I listen to in my car.
Yeah.
But
It's my songs.
But
my
it's
favorite-
always me
yeah.
trying to improve myself. Like when it's like I'm listening to myself. Like
Yeah.
that's why I
Yeah.
listen
Right.
to most of myself. Because
Exactly.
it's like I'm trying to listen and be like, all right, like is this?
Right.
Can this be on the radio?
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
Can this be on the radio?
Yeah.
Like,
But I say my favorite artist. Well, first of all, I say for all time Wayne. Like I started off with
Facts.
Lil Wayne.
Facts.
Lil Wayne.
Yeah, you can't. Come on, man. That's at the top.
That's
That's at the top. I'm gonna start with Wayne. That's at the top.
my time is yay, bro.
Kanye.
Yeah.
Okay.
crazy too.
Okay,
Yeah.
I can see that one.
His creativity, dog.
Right.
His creativity.
But for right now, I say it's in between Young Thug and Lil Uzi. I just like Lil
Facts.
Uzi. Like he just
That last project.
That last project.
That's
was dope.
what you listening to.
Yeah, but Young
I'm listening
Thug,
to like,
Thug.
hey yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm listening to either
That shit was
Thug or
going in,
Cole.
what?
Right.
Yeah.
Thug or
Yeah.
Cole. Like I'm a huge J. Cole.
But y'all know who I just listened to a couple weeks ago, and I didn't like. I don't. What you laughing at? What you laughing at?
It's totally unrelated.
Oh, okay. And I never really cared for his music, but
Good.
his project pretty dope.
Good.
Yachty.
Oh,
Yachty. How you say
Yachty.
Yachty?
Hey, that TD
That-
with
this last project pretty
last
dope.
one,
TD with him and
TD with him and
A$AP Rocky
yeah.
and
That
Tyler.
shit. That's what I.
That
That,
was
as soon as I get in the car, it's the first song I play.
Yeah, that's hard.
But yeah, I was like, okay.
I'm leaving.
I was on my way back from North Carolina and I listened to it. And I was like, okay then.
Right.
I wasn't expecting him to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, cause Yachty like he was heartbroken at first, like like
Yeah.
like, and then he bossed up.
Yeah,
For
facts,
real,
facts.
bro.
That's- yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna ask y'all this: what y'all think about that Future product? I hear a lot of people saying they don't care for it.
Hey,
Future.
I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, that's
I
what
love
I'm saying.
Future, bro. I
Future
love
definitely
Future,
top
but
three.
I ain't heard it, bro.
Yeah, I ain't heard it yet either.
But I ain't heard it, bro.
I ain't heard
You ain't heard it?
Nope.
Nah, but
I'm about to check it out
Future
now.
my
Yeah.
dog,
Rip the
Future
dogs
my
off every
dog,
time.
bro.
I tell you, I love him and Drake collabs. They always they set it
That's
up.
Drake.
That's the
That's
best.
That's me and him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's me and
okay,
him.
okay.
Yeah,
Like
Drake
you,
was
That's like one of the
hard.
you
best
talking about
collabs
Drake
out
and
there.
Future, you talking about
Y'all
Peso and Velli.
Yeah.
Got it.
Nope.
Facts.
Well, we need
Exactly.
to when y'all figure out when y'all gonna drop it, we need to update so we can
Facts.
Say
Put it out
less.
there.
Say
Right.
less.
Put it out there.
Yeah.
Actually, look towards this summer. Look
Yeah.
towards this summer.
summer?
Probably around Deuce Deuce.
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Say
That's
less.
y'all. Yeah, all facts.
Say less.
I don't know.
Deuce.
Say less.
Auntie over here saying something else.
Look, look.
What
What you say, Auntie? She said next week. Auntie said next
Next week.
Okay.
Bruh,
Next week.
alright.
People
I'm
are
gonna put it like
speaking.
this. I'm gonna put it like this. If alright, I'm gonna post something on OPV Worldwide about altitude, bruh. And if I could get at least like what you say?
500.
500 likes or comments?
likes.
Let's go with likes. Let's do 500 likes, 100 comments.
100 comments.
Facts.
500 likes, 100 comments. We'll drop that next week.
500 likes, 100 comments.
Right.
Say less.
I'll drop it tonight if I get it. Right now.
Right. I'm telling you. Matter of fact, what's today, bro?
I don't know.
Today the 21st.
Next Sunday, bro.
Okay.
If we can get 500 likes by next Sunday and 100 comments,
all right.
I swear to God.
That's the 4th of July.
Right, I would drop that. That's the 4th of July.
We will drop that.
We will definitely drop that. It's gonna
We
be
will
hot.
drop that.
Next Sunday. Next Sunday.
Nah, Sunday's not. Nah, it's the 28th.
No,
It's the one after that. It's the one after that.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's the 28th.
I'm like,
looking at it all wrong.
yeah,
I'm like,
because I'm like, I got family coming in town this weekend, so.
I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see it.
It look like it. Yeah,
It do.
it look like
It do
okay.
like that. It do look like
Like,
that.
you see, it look like it's
I see how I
like,
could have got confused. I see that.
like,
Oh yeah, it do look like a week. Yeah.
I wasn't paying attention. Like, it look
I'm
like.
like, I know my
It
homeboy
look
coming
like
in town the
28.
28th.
It look like 28, 29, 30, bro. Like, I forgot, bro. Today is Father's Day. Oh yeah, Happy Father's Day to all the dads out
Happy
here, bro.
Facts.
Yeah, you know, we some granddads out here too, by the way. So Happy Father's Day.
But yeah, so we glad y'all came out and talked to us. We had a good time out
Oh,
here.
yeah, man.
We touched on
Thanks
just
for
about
having
everything, I believe.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hey, tell the people where to follow y'all at, man.
Yeah.
All the social media, shout them out.
So man, hit me up on Instagram at x.PesoSayso and follow me on Twitter at xPesoSayso.
Everywhere at OPV Velli. That's OPV VELLI and OPV Worldwide.
OPV Worldwide.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
But y'all got anybody y'all want to shout out? What about the
Shout out to
Anu, yeah.
Shout out to Auntie's house. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sure.
Shout out to my moms.
Right.
Shout out to my dad.
Shout
You
out
feel
to
me?
my mom.
Right, you feel me? Like, pretty much it. You know, shout out to the gang. Oh, and shout out to Mac, bro. Shout out to my boy Mac. Shout out to my boy Mac. That's really our like third like little best friend. Like,
Okay.
like he usually be with us, bro. Like that's my dog. That's my dog.
Say less.
Shut up, Peso.
Well, y'all has just tuned into another Straight to the Point podcast, and until next time, we are out of here.